Yeah, I haven't actually seen him. Has he gone to hospital? Yeah, he's gone to hospital. So I haven't actually seen him. Frank said he was in a whole heap of pain. I think it's a suspected broken ankle. So yeah, not great.
Pretty devastating.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just couldn't imagine how he's feeling at the moment. You know, I don't know how we're feeling. You know, so yeah, the amount of work he's put in to get back, into playing again, and then he had to work hard to get back in the NRL team too. You know, he played 3 or 4 games at the Falcons. So it's wasn't a great night anyway. It just sort of made it a lot worse.
Xavier Coates, another bad injury for you as well. That looks serious.
Yeah, not quite sure how bad that is, but it's not looking great, obviously. So at this time of year, so I'm not quite sure. You'll probably go and have scans or X-rays or whatever, and then go from there.
How tough is it to pick yourself up from this mentally, Craig, as a team with the injuries and then the result as well?
Yeah, I don't know actually. Jake, until next week, I suppose. Like it's. It's obviously really disappointing with them couple of injuries, and I think we had 4 HIAs as well. It was that sort of night. But with all due respect, we're not going to blame them for what happened tonight. At the end of the day, our first half was really poor. We done really well to just be 8-0 at half time. It could have been 20-0 at half time. The way we played, so I'm not quite sure why or how we could, come into this game and play like that. Obviously, the injuries didn't help a bit later on, but at the end of the day, we were poor. The Broncos were good, and basically at the end of the day, the result was what we probably deserved.
Is that disappointing most, Craig? Just looking pretty slick tonight, but in terms of your execution and some of your decision making, it's very unstable.
I can't remember the last time we attacked as poorly as we did tonight. And again, like I say, obviously some of that was due to the Broncos' good defence, without doubt. But like I say, we just looked like we were 17 players got thrown together on the night, and good luck. That's like I say, we've been scoring plenty of points the last probably 4 or 6 weeks. And our attack's been humming along okay, but tonight, like I say, it just looked like we'd only met each other in the dressing room before the game, So that's one thing we'll need to look at during the week.
Do you see any signs of that during the week? Like sometimes you get a feel for it?
We probably weren't as fluent as we had been during the week, with some of our attack, but, we were, our energy was great during the week, to be quite honest. So, I know we might have left all that on the train track. I'm not quite sure, but like I say, it was a disappointing result. But having said that, like to see what happened to Paps is a real down for us.
You've seen a lot of premiership teams against Brisbane team go all the way.
Yeah, without doubt. I've said that. I know whether people don't believe me, but as I said, the Broncos and Penrith, they've been well ahead of all the other teams. As far as what I've seen, and. Again, it's September is a new competition as well. Sometimes I'm not quite sure where that come from tonight for us, but like sometimes a team like the Broncos or Penrith might do that as well. I'm not quite sure, but like I say, that they can certainly go all the way. As they're only last week. If they win that game, they're minor premiers. They've had a pretty good year when you're a minor premier. They're hard to get.
What is it specifically, Craig? Is it just their attack, their depth? What do you think?
Yeah, well, obviously, their attacks are a real strong point. But I think the biggest thing this year, the change has been their defence. To be quite honest, like I say, they seem to disrupt us a fair bit tonight, and like I say, that I think that's the area they've improved most. Reynolds hasn't been there for a little bit either. I thought he made a massive difference tonight. We all know how good a kicker he is, but some of his defensive plays tonight were outstanding.
Craig, your halves look like they're bothered with the
Say again, sorry?
The halves, your
Yeah.
halves,
Yeah.
their knees bothering them, they just didn't look like they're quite all there.
Oh, well, that's what, they're the first guys of our attack, our spine, Harry and then the two halves. And, that's, so we can't say all the other guys are out of sync, they're out of sync. And,
Is it the injuries, do you think? Like Munster's knees quite heavily strapped.
I'm not quite sure. Like I say, well, 2 weeks ago it wasn't, so I'd like to say, I don't know, like I say, it's just, as I said, we just weren't, they didn't have any connection tonight at all, it didn't look like they did, so that was the disappointing thing. But as just pointed out to them, you finish in top 4, you get another chance, so hopefully we can take that next week.
You don't like Ship and bring him.
Say again, sorry?
If you lose a couple of players that looks like they're going to, who can you bring in there? Is Justin Olam a chance of coming back?
Oh yeah, he'll be a chance. Yeah, like Rumours. Grant Anderson, he done a really good job for us, up here last week. So like I say, I'm not quite sure. We'll see what the damage is first, and then go from there. But Justin or Rumours, Grant, obviously there's going to be 2 of them, with Paps and X. So like I say, we'll just see how it goes and go from there. Obviously, Paps is definitely going to be out. I'd imagine Xavier is too.
With the finals around the corner, NRL on 9 has you covered.
From match highlights, press conferences, and don't forget, Freddie and the 8.
Of course.
NRL on 9 has you covered for everything. One-stop shop.
Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a moment.